Good day everyone. Today I would like to share what I have learned about the different definitions of curriculum. So at first, I thought curriculum simply meant the subject or lesson taught in school. But as I learned more in this subject, I discovered that curriculum has a broader meaning. It is not only a list of subjects, but also a plan that guides the learning process in school. Some definitions say that curriculum is the set of courses or content that students must study. Others explain that it is the totality of learning experiences that learners go through, both inside and outside the classrooms. So this means curriculum includes not only academic lessons, but also activities, values, and experiences that help shape the learner. Overall, I learned in this subject that curriculum has many definitions, but all of them point to one important idea. It is the foundation of teaching and learning. It helps schools work toward a common goal, which is quality education.
My topic is about different types of curriculum. So learning about the different types of curriculum opened my eyes to how complex and organized the education really is. I realized that each type plays a special role, from the official plans and documents to what is actually taught, experienced, and measured. This helped me understand that good learning happens with all this work together smoothly and support one another. As a future educator, I will make sure to align what I write, teach, and assess so that students receive a complete and meaningful learning experience.
Good day everyone, I am Chinching B. Caballes and today I will share my reflection about the different curriculum conceptions. Through my discussion, I learned that curriculum is not only about teaching lessons but also about helping students grow and develop in different ways. The academic rationalist conception focused on knowledge and subject areas, while the cognitive processes conception helps students improve their thinking and problem-solving skills. The humanistic conception taught me that education should help learners discover their talents and full potential. I also learned from the social reconstructionist conception that schools should help improve society and respond to social issues. The technological conception focuses on using effective methods and technology in teaching, while the eclectic conception combines different ideas to create a better curriculum. Overall, this topic helped me understand that every curriculum conception has an important role in making teaching and learning more meaningful and effective. That's all. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Melody F. Olombo from the Pivoted FSN 2A, and my takeaways of my discussion about curriculum plan is that I have learned the importance of a well-planned curriculum into the development of curriculum. So, during my discussion, I highlight why that a curriculum planning is about what to teach, why to teach, and why is how it will be taught. So it emphasizes the roles of the teachers and school administrations in creating curriculum and the sources. What are the sources and the things that will influence in creating a curriculum? So those are my takeaways during my discussion, and I'm thankful that I have them.
Good day everyone! Today I will share my takeaways about curriculum development and evaluation with emphasis on trainers methodology too. First, I learned that curriculum development is an important process in education because it helps to organize learning experiences that match the needs of students and the society. A good curriculum should have clear, objective, relevant, effective teaching strategies and proper assessment methods because it serves as a guide for both teachers and learners to achieve educational goals. Second, curriculum evaluation is necessary to determine if the curriculum is effective and meaningful because through evaluation, educators can identify strengths and weaknesses of the program and make improvements when needed. This process ensures that students receive.
So what I have learned from our topic about administration to government policies and agencies is that administration helps the government do its work properly. So government agencies help by people by giving services and following rules and laws. This topic helped me understand that good leadership, responsibility, and teamwork are important in the environment.
Good day, everyone. My biggest takeaway from the subject curriculum development and evaluation with emphasis on trainers' methodology is that education is not only about teaching but also about carefully planning, improving, and evaluating learning experiences to help students succeed. I learned that curriculum development is a continuous process that should meet the needs of learners while helping them develop knowledge, skills, values, and real-life competencies. I also realized the importance of curriculum evaluation because it helps teachers and schools determine if students are truly learning and if teaching methods are effective. Through evaluation, educators can improve classroom activities, learning materials, and strategies to make education more meaningful and relevant. Another important lesson for me is the role of trainers and teachers as facilitators who guide learners through practical experiences and real-world applications.
I learned that curriculum design means arranging its four core elements. The first is aims, goals, and objective. Second, subject matter or content. Third is learning activities. Fourth is evaluation. And also it's important to create a clear plan for educators to use in class. It also helps for both teachers and students. It has two levels. We have macro and micro. Macro is an overall structured for an entire system or curriculum. The micro is structured of one specific subject or topic.
Good day, everyone. This is a summary of my part, which is curriculum design models. This topic covers key approaches to curriculum design, each with a unique focus and structure. First is subject design, organized by separate subjects, very structured but isolated topics. Second one is academic or discipline design, focus on deep, specialized knowledge per field. Number 3 is problem-centered design, built around real problems, learning through solving issues. Number 4 is integrated design, combine subjects to show connection between them. Number 5 is learner-centered design, focuses on learners' needs, interest, and pace. Number 6 is activity or experience design, learning through hands-on tasks and experiences. Number 7 is humanistic design, develops the whole person, emotional and social intellectual growth. So that's all for my part. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, so I've learned that curriculum design is the process of planning and organizing what learners will learn, how they will learn it, and how learning will be assessed. It connects learning goals, teaching methods, content, activities, and evaluation.
Curriculum development and evaluation with emphasis on training too taught me valuable lesson about the importance of proper planning, effective teaching, and continuous improvement in education. One of my biggest takeaways is that curriculum serve as the foundation of teaching and learning because it guides teacher in setting objective, organizing lesson, conducting activities, and assessing a student progress. I learned that teaching is not only about discussing topic but also about creating meaningful learning experience that helps students grow academically, socially, and emotionally. The subject also emphasized the importance of learning-centered teaching. Students learn better when they actively participate in discussions, activities, and problem-solving tasks.
Linear model of curriculum development follow a step-by-step and organized process in creating a curriculum. These methods begin with identifying educational objectives, followed by selecting learning content, organizing learning experiences, implementing instruction, and evaluating outcomes. The process is systematic, making it easier for teachers and schools to plan lessons and achieve clear educational goals. One well-known example is the Ralph Tyler model, which emphasizes objectives, learning experiences, organization, and evaluation. Linear models are helpful because they provide direction, consistency, and proper planning in education. However, they may also become less flexible because each step usually follows a fixed order. Overall, linear models contribute to effective and organized teaching and learning.
So, three stages of UBD. So, first is identify desired results. So, this is to determine what student should know, understand, and be able to do. The second is determine acceptable evidence. So, this is how learning will be assessed through test, project, or authentic assessment. And the third is plan learning experiences and instruction. So, this is the plan activities, materials, and teaching strategies to help students achieve the goals. So we have a systematic design model. So this model was developed by Robert Diamond in the early 1960s. So it follows a linear and systematic process in curriculum development. So we have a Mori-Print model for curriculum development. So Mori-Print
So good day everyone. So today I'll be giving the chance of my part in our topic, which is curriculum development. So cyclical models of curriculum development explain that curriculum planning is a continuous and ongoing process. Unlike linear models that end after one step, it focuses on constant evaluation and improvement to make learning more effective for students. It usually begins with situational analysis, where teachers study the needs of students, the learning environment, and other factors that may affect education. So one example is the Nichols and Nichols model, which includes 5 connected stages. It includes the situational analysis, selection of objectives, selection and organization of content, selection and organization of methods, and evaluation. After evaluation, the process starts again, which is why it is called a cycle.
When we say dynamic, it means the curriculum is flexible and always changing. It does not stay the same because it must respond to the needs of learners, the demands of society, and the subject matter being taught. Also, in this model, teachers play a very active role. We are not just following a prepared plan. We are also designers and evaluators. That means we can adjust lesson, add example, or connect topics to real-life situation. So, student can understand better. If a lesson feels too difficult, we can simplify it or use activities that make it more practical and engaging.
One important thing that I learned about my topic, the process of developing a curriculum, is the value and careful planning in education. Curriculum development teaches that learning should be organized, meaningful, and based on the needs of the student and the societies. It also shows the importance of setting clear objectives, appropriate learning activities, and evaluating if the teaching method are effective. Through this process, educators learn that a good curriculum helps students gain knowledge, skills, and value that can prepare them real-life situation and their future career.
Analysis different curriculum development models. Based on my own understanding, different curriculum development model helps teacher organize lessons and guide students in learning effectively. Each model has different ways of planning and teaching, but they all have the same goal, which is to improve education and help students learn better. I realized that these models are important because they help teachers become more organized, flexible, and focused on student needs.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ana Silicaldre. The summary about our topic, which is the curriculum implementation, is the phase where the writing curriculum, the plans, syllabi, textbooks, and objectives is put into action in the classroom. If the curriculum design is the blueprint of the house, curriculum implementation is the actual building of the house. It transforms a theoretical document into practical learning experiences for students.
Curriculum system in the Philippines is very important because it guides how education is planned, implemented, and evaluated. The different levels are national, regional, division, district, and local, that all work together to make sure students receive quality education. The national level creates policies and standards, while the regional and local levels adjust these plans based on the needs of their communities. I realized that education is not only about teaching lessons, but also developing students academically, socially, and emotionally. As a future educator, this topic helped me understand that teachers are part of a bigger educational system. I learned that cooperation, proper planning, and continuous improvement are necessary to help students learn effectively. In the future, I want to become a teacher who follows the curriculum properly.
So from this topic, I learned that curriculum implementation is putting the curriculum into action from national policies down to classrooms. It depends on the curriculum workers, teachers, principals, supervisors, and officials at every level, all working together. So here in the Philippines, it follows 5 levels, which is national, regional, division, district, and school level, so each with clear duties to ensure everything runs smoothly. We also have to consider government rules, school goals, facilities, society needs, student interest, and teachers' expertise. The biggest takeaway is a team effort, when everyone and every factor works together, so the curriculum truly helps students learn and grow.
Good day, everyone. So, through my topic about things to consider in implementing the curriculum, I learned that effective in teaching is not only about discussing lessons, but also about helping students understand and participate actively in class. So, I learned that the importance of Edgar's Dale cone of experience and the Assure model in making lesson more engaging and meaningful through the use of strategies, instructional materials, and technology. So, this experience also helped me improve my confidence, communication skills, and teamwork. Even though I felt nervous during reporting, I learned how to become more responsible and prepared. Overall, this topic became meaningful to me because
Good day everyone, I am the leader of Group 6 and our topic was all about curriculum evaluation. So I learned that curriculum evaluation helps determine if the curriculum is effective and responsive to the needs of learners and society. It also helps teachers and schools improve teaching strategies, learning experiences, and educational policies. I also learned that different tools like tests, interviews, observations, and checklists are used to gather information for proper evaluation.
Good day everyone, I'm Michelle Clarice Mabrera from the TVTED FSMQA. Today I will share what I've learned in our topic, which is the curriculum evaluation on the school level. Curriculum evaluation is the process whether the curriculum is effective in achieving their learning objective and improving student performance. At the school level, teacher and school administrators evaluate teaching method, learning materials, and student outcomes to identify strengths and ideas that need to improve. I learned that curriculum evaluation is important because it helps schools provide quality education and improve the learning experiences of students. It also helps teachers become more effective in delivering lessons. This topic also helped me understand the importance of continuous evaluation in improving the curriculum and ensuring better education for learners. Thank you and good day everyone.
Good day everyone, my name is Janelle Artisano. Today I'm going to discuss TOEFL BIM's CIPP model and stakes congruency contingency evaluation model. These models are both used to evaluate educational programs, but they focus on different aspects. The CIPP model stands for Context, Input, Process, and Product. It helps decision making by first identifying needs, the context, the planning strategy, input, monitoring implementation process, and finally evaluating outcomes, product. It is continuous and improvement focused. On the other hand, stakes model focuses on comparing intended plans and actual outcomes. Congruency checks if what was planned matches what happens, while contingency looks at the relationship between conditions, actions, and results. Thank you.
I learned that curriculum innovation is the process of improving education through new ideas, teaching strategies, curriculum materials, and classroom practices. Innovation is important because education must adapt to the changing needs of learners and society. I also learned about the standard-based curriculum, which is the type of curriculum innovation, in which it focuses on the knowledge, skills, and values that the students should learn and develop, because it is important in improving the quality of education and helping students become more prepared, skilled, and responsible individuals in the future.
Good day everyone. So my takeaway about the subject is that curriculum development is important because it serves as a guide in planning or organizing the learning experiences of students. I learned that effective teaching is not only about delivering lesson but also about using proper methods and strategies that fits the learner's needs. I also emphasize the importance of creating meaningful, engaging, and learner-centered activities to improve knowledge, skills, and overall learning outcomes.
So, good day, my name is Sheila Mia Yubia, and this video is to give you some takeaways about the topic brain-based education. So first, what is brain-based education? So brain-based education is a way of teaching and designing lessons based on how the human brain actually learns best. So meaning, instead of forcing information into students, it follows the natural way our minds works, grow, and remember. So we remember things that matter the most rather than just a random facts. So another one is unique brains. So we learn in different way and in our unique ways. And the last one is feelings matter. So as a teacher, you should consider your students' feelings and perspectives. That's all.
Good day everyone, I am Shirley Vernon. Today I will discuss the Gifted Education Curriculum. Gifted Education Curriculum is designed to meet the special learning needs of gifted students. So there are 5 examples of Gifted Education Curriculum. First is the school-wide enrichment model, developed by Joseph Yusumli and Sally Reyes. This model focuses on developing talents in all students by giving enrichment activities and opportunities. Second one is parallel curriculum model, created by Carol Antonson and Joseph Yusumli. So the third example is the autonomous learner model, introduced by George Bitts. This model encourages students to become independent and self-directed learners. Fourth one is the integrated curriculum model, which provides advanced content, promotes higher order thinking skills, and organizes learning through meaningful themes to challenge gifted learners. So lastly, the Kids Academia model, developed by Manobu Shimida in Japan, offers scientific experience.
Hello
everyone, I am Maria Lenheras. So my topic is all about technology integration in the curriculum and differentiated curriculum. So technology integration as an international planned use of digital tools, resources, and system within curriculum design, delivery, and assessment, not just adding gadgets, but embedding technology to improve learning, align with the modern needs, and build 21st century skills. For training and education, goals is to make learning more accessible, engaging, and relevant and effective. While a differentiated curriculum is a strategic design that specific individuals' differences. It ensures that curriculum is relevant, accessible, and effective for all learners, making training and education inclusive, fair, and high quality.
So, OB is a teaching and learning approach that focuses on the outcomes or the skills, knowledge, and values that students should achieve at the end of these lessons or course. Instead of focusing only on lectures and activities, OB ensures that students can apply what they have learned in the real life situation. So I learned that in OB, students become more active participants in learning. It encourages critical thinking, problem solving, and communication, and also teamwork. Teachers also become guides who help students to achieve the expected learning outcomes. OB also help prepare students for future careers and responsibilities.
Qualification description define the knowledge, skills, experience, education, certification, and personal attributes required to perform a specific job or role effectively. They clarify what a candidate must have to eligible, set clear expectations, guide hiring decisions, and help in evaluating performance. They focus on both essential and desirable criteria to ensure the right fit for that position.
Good day everyone, I am Justin Garin and my topic is all about curriculum design. So curriculum design is an intentional, strategic planning of an instructional course that serves as a blueprint for learning. It maps out what is taught, how it is taught, and how learning is measured to create a cohesive educational experience. To achieve this, it utilizes three main instructional types, which is the traditional or subject-centered design, which focuses on content absorption, and learner-centered design, which is driven by needs and interests of students, and problem-centered or society-centered design, which highlights real-world challenges and societal issues. These structural choices are deeply rooted in core educational philosophies, namely perennialisms or everlasting truth, essentialisms, which is.
Good day everyone, I am Insigne Squinley and what I've learned about the trainer's methodology, which is my topic is all about the trainer's entry requirement and the list of tools, equipment, materials, and facilities. So this lesson showed me that a trainer's need skills and preparation and the right tools to be effective. I realized also that good discussion are planned well and supported by proper materials and environment.
I'm Hannah Magulos. Today, I will conclude the trainer's qualification and institutional assessment. Overall, trainers play an important role in helping trainers gain knowledge, skills, and confidence. Because of this, they must have the right qualifications, experience, and good character to become effective educators or trainers. At the same time, institutional assessment helps measure the trainee's learning and competency. Through this, the quality training and successful learning outcomes can be achieved. Thank you.
So they ensure that the middle-level skilled workers meet industry standard through competency-based assessment. So this kind of certificate are the proof that you are capable to do that kind of specific skills. So we have two types of certificate. So the first one is the national certificate. So the national certificate means you possess the all parts of the specific unit. Again, you possess the all parts of this specific unit. Well, the certificate of competency are you just pass the parts of the unit. So only one or parts of the specific unit.
Workplace in communication. It's essential for building teamwork, improving productivity, and preventing misunderstandings. Clear and respectful communication along with active listening and constructive feedback helps employees collaborate better and maintain positive relationships. Using the right communication style and technology appropriately also supports a healthy and efficient work environment.
Good day everyone, I am Dana Marie Patuyan and I will discuss to you about the leading discussions in Trainer's Methodology 2. So leading discussion is a core competency focused on managing institutional communication to design and develop training programs. So here are the key functions. The first one is problem solving, identifying operational issues and providing immediate feedback. So the second one is stakeholder consultation, wherein guiding discussions to conduct training needs analysis or TNA. And the third one is curriculum design, leading workshops to build competency-based curriculum or CBC. And then material validation, directing peer review panels to check and approve assessment tools. So here are the required skills. The first one is strategic questioning.
Good day everyone, I am Rosal Shikanatam and my topic is all about integrating math and science in training. So I realized in integrating math and science training means connecting mathematical and scientific concepts to technical skills, workplace tasks, and daily activities. Instead of teaching math and science separately, they are applied directly in training, practical training, so trainees can understand how these subjects are useful in real life jobs and situations, and how trainers and teachers should include math and science concept while teaching technical or vocational subjects. So I realized that the goal is to help trainees appreciate the importance of this concept and use them effectively in workplace.
Developing training curriculum is the organized process of planning, designing, and finalizing a training program. It is based on industry and national standards, so it involves identifying training needs, knowing the learners, creating the course structure and modules, choosing teaching methods, preparing resources, and validating the program to ensure learners gain the correct skills, knowledge, and attitude required for their specific job or competency.
So good day everyone. Through my topic, preparing training materials, I learned that training materials are important in making teaching and learning more effective and organized. Materials like modules, PowerPoint presentations, videos, and worksheets help learners understand lessons more clearly and easily. I also learned that preparing materials requires creativity, planning, and the learners need visual and hands-on activity, make lesson more interesting and engaging for students. So this topic also helped me improve my confidence, communication skills, and teamwork during our reporting. So overall, I realized that effective training materials make learning more meaningful and successful for students. So that's all. Thank you.
I learned that training requirements are important because it helps identify the skills, knowledge, and competence needed for effective learning, and it ensures that training programs are well planned and goal-oriented that needs of learners.
Trainer's methodology helped me understand the important role of trainer in developing the knowledge, skills, and attitude of learners. It showed me that teaching is not only about giving information, but about guiding, motivating, and helping learners become competent and confident in chosen field. One of the most important lessons I learned in the value of learning-centered training, a good trainer should consider the needs, abilities, and learning styles, strategies, and demonstrations. And hands-on activities makes learning more meaningful and engaging.
I learned that trainer's methodology refers to the structured approach or set of methods a trainer uses to teach, coach, or develop skills in others. It's essentially how a trainer delivers knowledge and helps learners improve.
From this topic, I learned that evidence of competence refers to any documented, observed, or demonstrated proof that confirms a person possesses knowledge, skills, and abilities to perform tasks according to set standards.